Breaking news out of America. Federal troops and National Guard units have now been deployed to major U.S. cities, including Los Angeles, Memphis, and Washington, D.C. The Trump administration says it's about restoring order and cracking down on crime and illegal immigration. But critics are calling it something far more alarming: a dangerous overreach of federal power. Breaking news out of America. Federal troops and National Guard units have now been deployed to major U.S. cities, including Los Angeles, Memphis, and Washington, D.C. The Trump administration says it's about restoring order and cracking down on crime and illegal immigration. But critics are calling it something far more alarming: a dangerous overreach of federal power. In recent weeks, several American cities have witnessed unrest. From violent protests to spikes in organized crime. The White House authorized federal forces to support local police in maintaining law and order. Images of uniformed troops patrolling city blocks have spread across social media, drawing both praise and panic. Supporters argue it's about safety first, saying federal help is necessary when local governments fail to protect citizens. But opponents see something else: the militarization of civilian life in what's supposed to be a free democracy. At the heart of this storm lies one critical law, the Posse Comitatus Act, dating back to 1878. It forbids the use of federal military forces to enforce domestic law, except under extraordinary circumstances or when explicitly authorized by Congress. Legal scholars say the current deployment may be walking a very thin constitutional line. While National Guard units can be activated by states, direct federal involvement without local consent raises serious legal red flags. The debate has now become deeply emotional. Families in high-crime neighborhoods welcome the presence of troops, saying they finally feel safe again. But civil rights activists warn that armed soldiers patrolling public spaces could lead to harassment, profiling, and fear among minorities. In Los Angeles, protest groups have called it an occupation, while others argue it's a necessary step to stop rising gang violence and illegal weapons trafficking. Governors and mayors across the nation are split. Some Republican-led states have openly welcomed federal forces, calling them partners in restoring peace. Others, including leaders in California and New York, say Washington is bypassing local authority and undermining democracy. Social media is on fire, with hashtags like "Tortured Troops in Cities," "Jail Law and Order," and "Police State" trending simultaneously. The public is sharply divided. Is this security or suppression? Experts warn this could set a lasting precedent, blurring the line between policing and the military. If future administrations use similar powers, America could slowly normalize troops in the streets, something unseen since the civil rights era. The coming weeks will decide whether this move is upheld, challenged, or reversed. But one thing is certain: the debate over freedom versus security in America is far from over. What do you think? Is this a necessary crackdown on lawlessness, or a dangerous slide into authoritarian control? Tell us in the comments, hit that like button, and stay tuned to Wake Up Call, fast news worldwide first, where the truth never sleeps.